Why does Power BI report accessibility matter? Accessible reports are not just a compliance checkbox. They directly affect whether the people consuming your data, including coworkers and clients with visual or motor impairments, can actually use what you have built. If a report only works for one type of user, it is excluding part of your audience and limiting the impact of your work. Here are some tips and tricks Collective's senior analytics consultant put together on Power BI report accessibility.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to take a look at some tips to help make your Power BI reports more accessible. So we are going to be following the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. First is we want our data to be perceivable. So this means our content is accessible to all users, including users who are using adaptive technology such as a screen reader or who have other visual impairments such as color blindness. We want to make sure our reports are operable. So this means that users can navigate through our reports without using a mouse. So they will need to be able to use a keyboard or other adaptive technology like that. We want to keep our report layouts as well as our data understandable. So this means we have consistent formatting between our different tabs, so users easily know where to navigate to get the information they need. And finally, we want our reports to be robust. So this means our reports should be operable on a wide variety of technologies, including adaptive technologies such as screen readers. So here we have a line chart that is not very well optimized for accessibility. For example, we have 3 different lines that are only broken up by color. So if a user has a hard time perceiving color, they would have a hard time telling the 3 different lines apart, so the lines broken out into the different groups. And also the colors don't really pop against the white background, so they're a little hard to see against that light colored background. And up in our year slicer, we have that in a drop-down, so you can only see the year that's selected, not all the years available. So here's an example of the same line chart, but this time it's been more optimized for accessibility. So you can see we made the lines a different color, so now they're a color that can show up better against white. And we've also given them different symbols as data point labels. And so this means that now we are not solely relying on color to break the 3 lines apart. Now if the user has a hard time perceiving color, they can also perceive it using the different symbols. In addition to that, we changed our year slicer from a drop-down into a list. So now you can see all the different years in addition to the one that's selected. And finally, down at the bottom, we have a raw data table. So this way we don't need to use the mouse to hover over a data point to get the raw data. We can also look at the table down at the bottom to get the data behind each data point. So these are just a few accessibility tips and tricks. If you have any more, please leave them in the comments, and thank you all for listening.